Hey everyone, welcome to the last live chat of the day. We are here for you every day, Monday through Friday, starting at 8 Central. And so we want to make sure that you know when we are on so you can come on in and join us and have some fun and ask questions. And we just do what we do. So when I say we, that's Renee and I. Renee and I come to you live Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. And so it is a great opportunity for you to get to know Luminess. Maybe you're interested in purchasing it. Maybe you're waiting on it. Or maybe you've had it. And so you can see different products, see how to use it, and all that fun stuff. All right. Hey, Deborah, how are you? How are you doing on this Tuesday? I'm like, what day is it? I have a clean face right now, and I'm putting my velvet veil on. Hey, Linda. Hey, Patty. How are you guys? Hey, Melissa. Whoops. I'm putting velvet veil on, and velvet veil is a primer. I like to call it a blurrer because it does blur fine lines and wrinkles. Hello. It also helps a little bit with redness, which I was very happy about. But it is amazing. And then you will airbrush right over that. So I already put the moisturizer on. If you're doing it for the start of the day, you would already put the moisturizer on, then put your velvet veil on, and then you would go straight into airbrushing. Hello, Michelle. No, it's Nancy's like, it's really Tuesday. It's hard to remember what day it is anymore. Guys, it's so good to see you. All right, so hey, Candy, how are you? Hey, Amber. All right, so now we have my velvet veil on. I can already tell that it is drying. So if you're waiting on your system, you might have something that looks like this, or if you're waiting on it, this is our icon. It does come with 2 bottles of foundation, a bottle of love, and a bottle of the blush. And we're going to talk about that, but we give you 2 bottles of the foundation so you can mix and match. With Luminess, you are able to mix and match 365 days a year. And there's not another foundation out there that allows you to do that. We also give you the 2 bottles because we want you to start practicing. We want you to start as soon as you get it. So we make sure that we give you enough to mess up, to have fun, and to keep going. I'm going to put this up right now that shows what you want to do. Whoops, wrong way. Shows you what you want to do. So when you get it out, when you start using it, the only thing you have to do is plug in the power cord back here and turn it on. As soon as you turn it on, there is air that comes out. So what's great about that is, one, it's very cooling and relaxing, but wherever the air is where the makeup is going. So nothing is being released until you pull back on this trigger. So just play with it, feel the air. Then you can also put water in here and then start pulling back on the trigger. And that way you get to experience it before even putting foundation in. You also want to make sure, obviously, that you're going to keep moving around the face. Keep it 4 finger widths away. It's a perfect distance to have a perfectly flawless blended look. And then you want to make sure that you barely pull back on that trigger. And that's the one thing that you're going to want to practice on, is the barely pulling back on the trigger, because you want very little makeup coming out. And I know that's weird, but it's true. All right, let's go in. Hello, everybody. Michelle, Nancy. Michelle says on YouTube, I have not put traditional foundation on since December. Loving the airbrush system. Yay. Ty says, I have one already. I need a color match. Well, Ty, we would love to help you. You can always email me and I can help you, or you can call customer service and they will be able to help you too. They can color match you as well. But remember, when you're first picking the system, you're picking a range. So it's fair, medium, tan, warm, and deep. And you're just picking that range. And chances are you're going to be in that range. It is very forgiving. I'm trying to find this, what I'm looking for. It is very forgiving. And so when people say they need a color, it might be off just a little. So you could take the other one, the other shade, and you can lighten it or darken it with your shades. So just keep that in mind when doing it, but I would love to help you. You can always email me. Hey, Lena, how are you? Lena. All right, so I am actually going to start off, and I'm going to show you some products other than the ones in the starter kit. Now, this is our peach color corrector, which I love it. I love the peach color corrector because it does help with dark circles. My eyelids are darker, and so I can even put it on my eyelids, and that helps. Hey, Gabby, how are you? Candy's going, oh, that's awesome, Candy. All right, so I have about 3 drops of the peach color corrector, and I'm going to stay up close to the camera so you can see I am spraying my lids, but look how that already started to correct it. Now I'm going to put on eyeshadow, so I don't necessarily need a lot, but I am going to go in. Let me use my mirror. I'm also even using this to cover my my redness. I do have a little bit of redness that I can see closer up, and so I'm using that as well to cover redness. Rochelle, hello, baby. So watch this. I don't know if you can tell. Let me turn this way. Do you see that sunspot right there? You really can go in. Look at that, gone. And go in there and start covering up. Now, you don't necessarily have to, hey, Brenda, you don't necessarily have to find, or have to cover it 100% because we're still going to do more work. I'm going to show you different things that you can do. So like right now, I did the peach color corrector. Now I'm going to go in and with Glow, which is a highlighter. It is different. I'm going to hold these 2 up real quick. This is Love and Glow. And so they might look a little similar, but Glow is a true highlighter, a very true highlighter, meaning there's no shimmer to it. Whereas Love has a little bit of a iridescent or a luminosity. It's going to be very, very subtle. And so anyone can use it. The darker skin tones, it's actually going to show up better on darker skin tones, and you're going to love it. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 drops of Glow. I'm like, Glow. And I'm going to use that to highlight underneath my eyes and give me that really like eyes popping. And I can go right on top of the peach color corrector. I'm just going to blend this down a little. I put 3 drops of the color corrector, but it also depends on how much you have to cover. So I would start with about 2 and go from there. Now I'm going to use Glow as a brow highlighter. Look how subtle, how gentle that is. I love it. And then if you do, remember, like if you do get like a hot spot or something like that, you can always go in and just tap it away. So if I did, woo, oh no, what to do? I can go in and tap that and just keep going. And there really are no mistakes when it comes to airbrushing. You can really go in and fix just about anything. I know you've even seen me do where I had started with a shade 9. I'm going to get it out real quick. I have started with a shade 9 and started my foundation and then asked like, ooh, how does that look? And everybody's like, oh, it looks great. And then I spray it and you see this dark, dark shade. Then without taking it off, I go in and spray the 3 on top of it and never miss a beat, because that is how light how light you are spraying. All right, so now I'm going to do some contouring. So I'm going to add that. I'm actually just using shade 9 for contouring because I had it in my hand. And now I'm going to start going in and creating some cheekbones and getting rid of some other things. All right, so I start doing it very lightly. And then going back and forth to each side, and you'll start seeing it kind of come together. And a little bit on my temples. And definitely down on my neck, right at my jawline. Right there. And bam. So already, I would probably go a little bit more, but we don't have to. We can do it light. So it's just going to create some dimension, create some oomph. Create some oomph in my face. All right, so now, because I did use, I used the Amber Illuminizer last hour, and I just loved it. It was so pretty. The Amber is probably one of my favorites to use because it here, I'll show it to you real quick. It's a deeper luminizer. Yeah, Michelle's like, great way to contour with darker foundation. Yes, girl, I use everything. The Amber was so pretty. And then I ended up going in and putting the pearl on top. Like I did Amber. Go back and watch the 2 o'clock, but I did Amber all over my lid and then just did pearl on the front part and it lightened it up. It was really cool. So, but I want to show you the difference on, you know, I always tell you guys, like, it's not all or nothing. You can do a lot with everything that we have. So it's not like all airbrush. You can throw in some traditional. So I'm going to go in with Strength. And I'm going to take a blending brush. And with that Passion, which is the darker, like the purpley pink, I'm going to go in and do this to my outside crease. Blending it in just a bit, like that. And doing the other side. Tammy, did I get your email? When did you email me, baby? Tammy on Facebook is asking if, I don't have my phone with me either, if I got her email. Hey, Gloria. Let me know when you email me, Tammy, because I checked my emails. I hope I didn't miss one. Jeannie said her hose broke, so I'm waiting for a new one in traditional makeup socks when spoiled by. Girl, I know it. I actually had to put some traditional makeup on. Oh, Tamberly, yes. Sorry, Tammy. Yes, I did. And I do have an answer for you. So I'll email you. It'll probably be later today if that's okay. But yeah, I do have an answer for you. Sorry, I was like, I don't know. I actually shot a video on the airbrush and what are the airbrush hose, because you have to be careful on not putting this near hot tools because it will burn a hole in it. Also, if you take this off a lot to clean it, because you don't always have to, but you can actually cut it with some scissors and just re-stick it up there. But yeah, if you got like a hole in there, then yeah. But yeah, you can buy the new hose. You can buy everything. That's why I always tell people, I didn't even think about that, but I always tell people to get a new stylist, like have a backup stylist for those just in case days. Because like if I'm in a hurry and I need to clean mine, I don't want to stop and clean it right there. I can pop it off, put the other one on and go, and then clean them both together. But the hose would be another one that you would probably want to have a backup. And oh, Michelle on YouTube said duct tape. That would work too, huh? All right, I'm doing a little bit. I just like this ambition too. Ambition. And I'm going to put a little right there, just on my lid. Oh, Candy has 3. Candy has 3. She's ready. Yeah, because I mean, think about. I've heard too many people say, "Oh, I'm having to send my stylist in, and what am I going to do? I need to be airbrushed." And I'm just going to blend that a little bit more. Oh, I'm really digging this. Look how pretty that is. I think this summer, because we've been stuck inside for so long, I think colors are going to be a big thing because we need them. We do need them. I might even do gold down here as my liner. I've never done gold, but hey. All right, so there we go. We haven't even done foundation yet, guys. I'm still doing eyes. I'm still doing whatever. I am going to grab, because this is what I really wanted to do, is where is it? Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Okay, I'm grabbing the pearl. I just used the strength palette, and I'm going to tell you right now, I used passion and ambition. These two. And guys, these are on special right now. I think they're $9.99. So, I mean, normally you can't even buy one of those squares for $9.99. So that's awesome. All right, so now I have the pearl. And this is the Pearl Illuminizer, and I'm putting 2 drops, which I don't need to. I could just use 1, but we'll use it other places. So, all right. Now I'm going to go in and spray that right here. So I'm putting pearl on top of like the gold, the ambition and passion, kind of blending that in. It really, right, Rochelle, it really does. Ooh, and the pearl has like a pinky hue to it. Kind of digging it. It's toning down that gold. Who did a sad or mad face? I don't want anybody to be mad. What? Who's mad? So I'm really just sticking the pearl luminizer to the gold. Oh, pearl is your fave? I have to admit, I haven't used pearl a lot. But guys, how many times have y'all heard, I know Rochelle has, how many times have you heard me say, I've never used this, I didn't think I would like it, and now it's my favorite. That happens all the time. I'm really digging that. I'm really digging it. I really like it a lot. I like it a lot. All right, so now I will go in and making sure I'm putting everything up correctly, because if I don't put it in the right thing, I'll lose it forever. All right, so now I'm going to rinse out the rest of the pearl. And Michelle thinks it's pretty colors. Thank you, Jackie. I'm going to do the Silk Foreign 1 foundation. I love the Silk Foreign 1. I might do something at the end just to tweak the eyes a little, just to see what happens. All right. So now I'm going in and I'm going to make my passes. So I am using the Silk 4-in-1. That's usually my go-to foundation. The Ultra foundation is great for combination skin, sensitive skin. Silk, because of the anti-aging properties, the moisturizer primer, the concealer, you actually can go straight into airbrushing the foundation on. And so you're not going, it's more forgiving. So you can kind of have a little more freedom with that. So if you started with Silk and you're like, hey, I might need more coverage, I might need blah, 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 then you can try another foundation. And remember that our foundations come in the small bottles too. So I always recommend, if you're looking at getting another foundation to try out, grab the smaller bottles just to see if you like it. And then that way, next time, okay, hey, I'm going to get the bigger ones. All right. Ooh, loving it. Loving it. Oh no, Debbie, don't, baby. Hey, Debbie, you're the reason why we do these. You're going to love it. I 100% guarantee that you're going to love this. It does take some getting used to, but if you see those times below, we're on YouTube, and then at 4 o'clock, most of those times, then at 4 o'clock, I'm on YouTube and Facebook. And so please don't give up. If you saw the beginning, this is what I want you to do to start practicing. Let me take my name off so you can see all of it. Make sure you do like sit in front of the mirror or just sit there and listen or feel. So you just, Debbie, that's what I'm doing, girl. I'm teaching you right now. That's what these whole things are for. We are here. We are on 5 times a day to teach you how to do this. So jump over to YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our page, because we're going to show you. Renee is in the mornings and I'm usually in the afternoons. But honey, we're here every day, Monday through Friday, 5 times a day to teach you how. 4 o'clock, I'm on Facebook and YouTube. So if you have a system, get it out, start playing with it, feel the air, do some water in here, start spraying your face just to feel it and experience it. Pull all the way back on the trigger, see what happens. Barely pull back on the trigger, see what happens. But then also make sure you keep your stylus moving at all times. Stay about 4 finger widths away, meaning about right here. And then barely pull back on the trigger. That will be amazing for you, because if you're not 100% loving Luminess and it is not like freaking you out that you didn't do this sooner, then there's something you're doing wrong and we just need to tweak it. It's super easy. There is a learning curve. We're very upfront about the learning curve. We always say do it 7 days in a row. By the 7th day, you'll have it down. But oh my gosh, I'm here for you. Renee's here for you. We're all here for you every single day, Monday through Friday, to show you how to do it. So there's no reason to do it. And if you're on discontinuing the auto ship, you do you, boo. But with the auto ship, guys, you are really getting the best deal. You're getting the best prices, plus the fact, and you can stretch out that it doesn't have to be every whatever day, however many times. You can stretch it out. So if you don't airbrush every single day, extend it. And then you can do it every single month if you wanted to, but just you can extend it, shorten it, do whatever. And then till you get it, get it down on when you need it. But you're going to get the best pricing, plus the fact that, hey, if you run out, you can't airbrush, and that's not good. Not good. All right, so now I'm just putting on some mascara. Now we will be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. and we go all day. But remember, we are on YouTube, and then at 4 o'clock, I'll be on Facebook. But also, if you're on Facebook, you can go to the Luminess Cosmetic page under videos, and there's about 1,500 videos. So I'm sure you can find one that you love. All right. And I'm really liking that gold because it's making my lashes show up more. All right. And this is the Distraction Mascara. Right there. And then I don't know if I have it here. I was going to add a little bit of the regular blush, but I don't know where mine went. Can I blame it on my daughter? Because chances are she has it. All right, so I'm actually using the Nude and Naughty palette. I auto shipped at the beginning. I plan to teach it lasts a long time. But I do auto ship the makeup. Oh, Melissa, you auto ship the, yeah, we actually, Musette, who is on, a lot of people know her on Facebook. Yes, this mirror, sorry, y'all, I'm reading everything. This makeup, or this mirror is on the website too, and I can go look for it in just a minute. So you can get not just the foundation on auto ship. You can get anything on auto ship. And so if you haven't had, which I needed the makeup eraser wipes on auto ship because I'm out right now. I'm going to take a darker purple and do a little in the outside crease. I think by cutting that. Oh, good. I just want to make sure I'm answering all the questions. I haven't put on makeup in forever. Oh, you will love this. Guys, airbrush makeup, if you think about it, sits on top of the skin, not settling into wrinkles and crinkles. And unlike traditional makeup where you are touching your face, oh, the mirror's out of stock. I'll check on it, guys. I know they're hot commodity. Ooh, I'm digging this too. I seriously could play with this all day. So I'm just adding like a deeper purple in the outside crease to deepen the color. But yes, I mean, we have people that love makeup and they're like, nope, pile it on, I'm good. And that's awesome. But I can tell you a number of people that never even wore makeup before, and now they wear Luminess. They wear airbrush because of the fact it is so light, it is so fresh on the skin, and if you're doing it correctly, it is not going to settle into wrinkles and crinkles. It is going, the way you're doing it is you're spraying it so light, and it does sit on top of the skin, so it's not going to settle. Let's see. And thank you, Patty, for letting me know that mirror. I'll try to double check on that mirror so we can get that back on. All right, what lip do I want? Let's go in and should I do a bright lip or a neutral lip? Jeannie's like, my skin is so happy. Most people say, and guys, if I could, I would come over to everybody's house and teach you how to airbrush because everybody can love it. Everyone, I don't care who you are, everyone can love it. And if you're not, like I said before, we need to tweak something that you're doing because it can be that for everybody. All right, so I'm now going in with, this is Sienna Jazz. It has like a gold tint to it. It's kind of neutral, but I'm going in, whoops. And this is the metallic lip stain. I like it, like it. All right. It's hard to talk when you're doing that. There you go. Now with the lip stains, I do leave my lips apart for a few minutes and then I'll lick my lips because that way it'll help settle it. You don't want to rub your lips together while it's dry because that's going to break it apart. It'll break apart the sealant, and that's obviously not something you want to do. You want it to stay on for a long time. All right, I'm gonna do one other thing. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Ambition, which is the gold eyeshadow. Patty says, I've been using it a little over 2 months and I love it. I'm not a big makeup person, but I love it. Oh, I love it, Patty. Oh, I like that. Look. So I added the Ambition, the gold, just because this was a little bronzer that I wanted. And so I'm tapping the eyeshadow into the lip stick. And so there you go. See? Oh, I like this. Oh, okay. Now I'm ready. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the talking and sharing your experience with it. That really does help people. I know that we have a lot of people, and maybe they don't even talk to us because they're like, I don't know about this. Honestly, guys, it really, really does amazing things for you. The fact it is touchless, we're not creating fine lines and wrinkles. We're not pulling on our face, which we're told never to pull on our face. And so it really does help. And so please come back. We're here at all these times. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe so it pops up. But we're basically starting at 8 Central. We're on at every even hour until 4 o'clock. This is what my daughter would do. So come on. Deborah, I did that for the 2 o'clock, girl. I used the amber luminizer on my lid and then I sprayed it on my lips and then put the lip jelly on top. Yay! Oh, yay, Michelle. So happy. Michelle says she learned some good stuff today. I love it. Melissa on Facebook wrote that she tested the lip stains and it was on for like 5 days. I actually did that with our lip liners to show you guys yesterday how creamy they were. And I was like, it is still on. So when I got in the shower, I was like, scrub, 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 scrub. And I could still see a little bit. I'm like, I swear I bathe. So there you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And we'll see you back here tomorrow, 8 a.m. All right? Have fun. Bye for now.